Well, hi there, everyone. News Channel 3's Tyler Brummett here with you once again in Washtenaw County, the site of a pretty big national story this week involving former University of Michigan head football coach Sherrone Moore. You'll remember he was fired Wednesday, and then he was arrested hours later, and he appeared in court not too long ago. I was actually in the courtroom, and I kind of just want to show you around here because we are, again, outside of the courthouse. You can see here we've got several reporters here, not just from here in Michigan, but also from across the country. We've seen several national outlets out here. So obviously, you know, with a story this big, it kind of turns into a media circus, if you will. But we do know that he appeared in court not too long ago. I was in the courtroom, so I kind of want to take you through some of my reporter notes here. And bear with me, I have another phone here that I'm kind of going to look off of because, again, we just got out probably about 20 minutes ago. But the judge basically putting out a bond for him. There was a $25,000 cash surety bond. So because of that, he will likely be able to get out of jail today. And we did learn some of the conditions of his release. No alcohol or drugs. That's typical in a situation like this. He's not allowed to have any weapons. No criminal conduct. So that means he can't break the law, or else he'll be back in jail. Again, standard in a situation like this. He will have to wear a GPS tether and continue a mental health treatment program. Now, as far as the victim, no surprise, we were not told the name of the victim. That is normally redacted, especially in a situation like this. But he is not allowed to have any contact with the victim. Now, we did learn a few nuggets of information from the prosecutor. She basically gave her case, explaining some of the reasons why she wanted perhaps a bit of a tougher bond in place. The $25,000 cash surety bond, I should mention, was something that the prosecution said that they wanted, so they did get their way with that. But let me kind of just explain to you. So we're told that the victim in this case, according to the prosecutor, again, this is all according to the prosecutor because we have not been able to see the probable cause documents, but the prosecution claims that the victim had a relationship with Moore and that she broke up with Moore on Monday. And then after Moore was fired, apparently he went over to her house, according to the prosecutor, grabbed a butter knife, kitchen scissors, and then threatened to kill himself. So we do know that, at least as far as what we gathered, it does not appear that he threatened the other person involved in this, at least according to the prosecution. As far as the charges, there was no assault charge. Those charges, again, home invasion in the third degree, stalking, and breaking and entering without breaking. So those are the three charges. All three of them are felony charges. So we do know that right now. But again, a big story playing out here. I'll kind of once again flip around the camera because I know some of you have been joining us since we started here. Tyler Brummett here with News Channel 3 outside the Washtenaw County Courthouse. We know that Sherrone Moore, he just appeared not too long ago for an arraignment. It's the first time that we've seen him in court since this all happened. This was his first appearance. And one thing I noticed from being in the courtroom, Moore appeared virtually, but he was in a white type of jumpsuit, if you will. He was dressed in all white. He was sitting down. For the most part, he stayed quiet. He was asked to say his name, so he said his name. He said Sherrone Moore. And then he was also asked a few questions. It was the typical, yes, Your Honor, very, very short answers. But again, we do know, at least from what we found out here in court, I'll flip around the camera once again as some vehicles are moving here. We do know that, according to the prosecution, that Moore had a relationship, which that part we did know from what the school had said. That's why he was fired. There was some sort of inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Apparently, Moore went to the victim's home, threatened to harm himself. He had a knife, according to the prosecutor, up to his throat. He threatened to harm himself. And at least according to what the prosecutor said, it does not appear that he threatened to harm the victim at all in this case. So again, we are going to try to get more information. We want you to know you can watch the entire arraignment right now on the News Channel 3 Facebook page. If you scroll on our page, it will likely be a few notches below this video, so you'll be able to find that. And then obviously we will continue to follow this. One more thing before I forget, I want to make sure I get this right. So again, I'm looking at another phone that I have here. There will be another hearing January 22nd in this case. So that is the next time we expect Sherrone Moore to be in court. But again, you know, he was given bond, a $25,000 cash surety bond. His attorney, after the hearing, coming out saying that he expects that Moore will be released today. But again, he does have a number of conditions, including a GPS tether, and he is not allowed to have any contact with the victim. So again, we'll continue to keep you updated. We'll stay on this, bring you the very latest, both on air and on our website, WWMT.com. Myself and videographer Patrick Hagan, we're going to start working on our story. That'll air tonight at 5 o'clock. We'll have much more at 5 and 6. And of course, you can get the very latest on our website, WWMT.com. I'll leave you now with a shot of the courthouse here in Washtenaw County, just moments after Sherrone Moore appeared in court for his arraignment.